For years, hunters have always been looking at different ways to step up their game. There's been multiple advances in the types of weapons they use, the ammunition, and the camouflage, and just the style of hunting in general. Things really changed when this turkey call came out. This is called a diaphragm call, better known as a mouth call. Unlike other turkey calls, this one has allowed hunters to call in their game with very minimal movement. You simply just put this call in your mouth, and you can tuck it away in your cheek for storage. And then you simply pop it back in, as so, to do the call. I'm a huge fan of this call because, once again, it requires very minimal movement, which is very important in turkey hunting. Today I'm going to show you how to properly use one of these calls. There's multiple types of calls you can use. One, for example, is called the gobble, which I'm going to demonstrate right now. That's a great call to use when you're trying to intimidate a dominant turkey in the field and try to get him closer to you. The other call that I'm going to actually teach y'all how to do is called the yelp. And that's simply, you just simply put it in your mouth. That's basically an attention getter for all turkeys. It's a great call to use to get any turkey closer to you. It's basically saying, just come over here, I need attention. There's another call called the tree yelp, which is used by turkeys in their roost. This is a call when the turkey is trying to find other turkeys in the area in their trees. Another call is called the cackle. This is a call when the turkeys usually fly down from their roost. Another well-known call is also called the key run. This is also used for young turkeys when they've lost their original flock and they're trying to gain it back. You can usually buy this type of call for about $10 for 2 to 3 of them. The single and double reeds are typically the easiest ones to use. So you can usually buy them from Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's or any sporting goods store, basically. Now, to use this call, the first thing you want to do is to establish which side it goes up and which side goes down. The side that goes up is the part of the side that the latex is cut. The side that looks different, it kind of has a triangle in the middle. That side faces up. A common misconception is that the curved part faces forward to match the roof of your mouth, to match your jawline. This, however, is false. That part wants to face towards your throat. The straight edge needs to face towards your teeth. If you do it the opposite way, you won't be able to get a call properly. Now, this is a foreign object, so you want to make sure you get it comfortable in your mouth. You don't want to have to gag on it. If you're comfortable with it, you'll be able to make a better call. Before you start calling, it needs to be wet. If it's dry, you're not going to be able to get a proper call, and it's not going to do what you want it to do. The idea when you put this call in your mouth is to get the airflow between your tongue and the call, with no leakage around the sides or the roof of your mouth. The classic yelp, this is what I'm going to teach you how to do. The best way to do it is to basically do a ta 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 sound. So when you do that, you get something like this. You really want to put an emphasis on the T sound. If you don't, you're not going to get that type of call. After calling, you want to properly store it. And the best way to do that is to store it in a cold place where it doesn't dry out, specifically a fridge. If it dries out, you're just going to have to throw it away and go get a new one. So I'm not a master at this call, but I know a lot of the basics. And the reason really why this is my favorite call is because it's just so versatile. You can use it almost anywhere without people knowing, which is really important, especially when it comes to turkey hunting, because they will never see it in your mouth. You just simply put it in, and they won't know it's there. And then when you need to call them, you flip it over your tongue, and you begin to call like so. Now the only way to properly do this and to actually figure it out is to sit down and practice and basically take your call anywhere. The more you practice, the better you're going to be, just like anything. So bring your call anywhere you go at any time, and I hope you've learned something from this speech and I wish you the best of luck trying to learn how to properly call turkeys. Thank you for your time.